Did you know that Sierra Leone has the lowest life expectancy? The life expectancy in Sierra Leone stands at a staggering low of about 47.5 years, making it the lowest in the world, according to data from the World Health Organization. This alarming statistic is influenced by a tumultuous history marked by a brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002. This conflict claimed countless lives and resulted in widespread destruction of infrastructure, leading to a breakdown of essential services such as healthcare and education. Consequently, many citizens lost access to basic needs, contributing to deep-rooted challenges. Health issues, including malaria and high maternal mortality rates, further complicate the situation, as many women struggle with inadequate medical facilities during childbirth. Economic instability also exacerbates these issues, leaving a significant portion of the population living in poverty, which hinders access to nutrition and proper medical care. Although Sierra Leone is slowly making strides in recovery, improving life expectancy remains a monumental task, reflecting the resilience of its people as they strive for a healthier and brighter future. Believe it or not, baseballs need New Jersey mud. Every Major League Baseball game starts with a fascinating ritual that often goes unnoticed. Before taking the field, players rely on a special mud sourced from the banks of the Delaware River in New Jersey. Freshly manufactured baseballs have a slick coating that can make gripping them challenging. Luckily, this unique mud works wonders by providing the perfect texture, allowing players to throw, catch, and hit with confidence. Interestingly, the exact recipe for this mud is a well-kept secret, shared only within the league. By applying this magic mud, players ensure their baseballs have an optimal grip without causing any harm to the ball's structure. Next time you watch a game, remember that every pitch and swing is not just about skill, it's also about this quirky tradition that ensures the game is played just right. Did you know AI can be sexist too? A striking example of this issue is Amazon's recruitment AI, which was designed to help streamline the hiring process. However, in 2018, it was revealed that the system had developed a bias against female candidates for tech positions. How did this happen? The AI was trained on a vast amount of historical hiring data that reflected existing gender biases in the tech industry. Consequently, the AI started favoring male applicants, effectively learning and amplifying the prejudices found in the data. This disturbing incident highlights a crucial concern. If artificial intelligence systems inherit flawed data, they can perpetuate and even exacerbate societal inequalities. As we move deeper into the age of AI, it becomes vital to scrutinize how these technologies are developed and ensure they promote fairness and equality, rather than reinforce outdated stereotypes. Did you know that breathing helps you burn fat? When we exercise, our bodies work hard to turn stored fat into usable energy, but this process also creates some interesting byproducts. As fat is metabolized, it's transformed into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. In fact, most of the fat we burn during physical activity is exhaled as carbon dioxide. This highlights just how crucial breathing is in the weight loss journey. Each breath you take while running, cycling, or dancing helps remove this carbon dioxide from your body, while your muscles get the energy they need to keep moving. So the next time you hit the gym or go for a run, remember that each breath not only fuels your workout, but also supports your body in shedding those extra pounds. Isn't it fascinating how interconnected our breathing and weight management really are? Prepare to be amazed by singing sand. This fascinating phenomenon occurs in some desert dunes where low-pitched humming or booming sounds drift through the air. Singing sand happens when dry sand grains slide over one another, usually under the influence of wind. For this musical magic to take place, certain conditions must be just right. The grains must be a specific size and shape, and the humidity levels need to be low. When everything aligns perfectly, the sand can create sounds that resemble a haunting melody or a deep, resonating boom. Imagine wandering through a vast desert and suddenly hearing these unexpected sounds. Scientists believe that the vibrations from the sand grains, as they move and collide, create these enchanting auditory effects. So next time you see a beautiful sand dune, just think, it might be singing just for you. Prepare to be amazed by your filthy phone. Did you know that mobile phones can have 10 times more bacteria than a toilet seat? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Our phones are constantly in our hands, touching surfaces that carry germs, and often we forget to give them a good clean. This bacteria buildup can lead to unpleasant consequences, like skin breakouts or even infections, especially when we make calls or check messages right up against our faces. Think about it. You may wash your hands regularly, but how often do you clean your phone? Taking a moment to sanitize your device daily can really make a difference. Using simple disinfecting wipes or sprays safe for electronics can keep your phone clean and your skin healthier. So the next time you grab your phone, ask yourself, when was the last time I cleaned this? Have you heard about Manhattan's wild past? Long before skyscrapers and bustling streets filled with people, Manhattan Island was a lush paradise teeming with life. Scientists have unearthed evidence showing that it was once covered in dense forests with beautiful streams winding through them. Imagine walking where the concrete jungle now stands and coming face to face with majestic moose, sneaky lynx, and powerful black bears. These animals roamed freely in an ecosystem rich with diverse wildlife. The environment not only supported large mammals, but also countless birds and smaller creatures that thrived in the woods and waterways. This vibrant landscape was sadly transformed as development took over, but traces of its ancient beauty can still be found in parks like Central Park. Understanding Manhattan's historical ecosystem allows us to appreciate nature's role in urban life. What might our cities look like if we embraced and protected such diversity today? This might surprise you. Hummingbirds can fly fast. Derek Hugger's kinetic sculpture, the Hummingbird Automata, brings these incredible creatures to life in an entirely new way. Imagine a wooden mechanism that makes the wings flap 80 times per second. This fascinating piece of art doesn't just look stunning, it showcases the remarkable blend of craftsmanship and motion. As the wings move gracefully, you can't help but be mesmerized by the rhythm and fluidity that mimics real hummingbirds in flight. These tiny birds are known for their speed and agility, hovering in place and darting from flower to flower. Hugger captures this breathtaking beauty and energy perfectly in his sculpture. Art like this not only entertains us, but also inspires curiosity about the natural world. Have you ever seen a sculpture that moves like a living creature? Let's uncover the truth about Sherlock Holmes's home. At 221B Baker Street in London, fans worldwide come to visit the fascinating Sherlock Holmes Museum. This iconic address is known as the fictional home of the legendary detective created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Although Holmes is a character from stories, the museum brings him to life, showcasing his unique world filled with mystery and intrigue. You'll find everything from Holmes's deerstalker hat to Dr. Watson's medical bag displayed in the museum, making it a treasure trove for literature lovers and detective enthusiasts alike. The museum cleverly captures the essence of Victorian London, allowing visitors to step into the shoes of Sherlock and experience his adventures firsthand. With exhibits, memorabilia, and even a dedicated gift shop, the museum celebrates not just the character, but also the enduring impact of detective fiction on culture. Ready to solve some mysteries yourself? Let's uncover the truth about Mississippi's economy. Mississippi boasts a gross domestic product, GDP, of approximately $128 billion, a figure that highlights the region's economic activity and vitality. The state's economy is deeply anchored in agriculture, where crops like cotton, soybeans, and corn flourish in its rich soil. Traditional industries, such as manufacturing and forestry, also play significant roles, providing jobs and products that support local communities. Additionally, the Mississippi River serves as a crucial transportation route, enhancing trade and commerce. Over the years, as industries modernize, Mississippi has also seen growth in service sectors, including healthcare and education, contributing to a more diverse economic landscape. Understanding how these elements work together can help us appreciate the dynamics of Mississippi's economy and its crucial place in the larger national context. What do you think is the most exciting aspect of Mississippi's economic growth? Did you know about the world's narrowest house? Carrot House in Warsaw, Poland, proudly holds the title of the narrowest house in the world, measuring only 36 inches wide at its narrowest point. This unique architectural wonder is a brilliant example of how creativity can challenge conventional designs. Despite its tiny size, Carrot House cleverly utilizes every inch of space, proving that a home doesn't need to be large to be functional. The design incorporates smart storage solutions and open-plan living areas, making it livable and surprisingly spacious for its limited dimensions. Walking past this narrow gem, you might find yourself wondering how such a small place can feel so inviting. Its innovative design has even sparked conversations about urban living and the importance of efficient space use in crowded cities. Carrot House not only showcases remarkable architecture, but it also encourages us to think differently about our living spaces. What other surprising structures might be hiding in plain sight? Jumping high with pogo sticks is now a world record. Recently, an incredible feat was accomplished when an individual soared to a remarkable height of 13 feet on a pogo stick. This breathtaking jump is equivalent to leaping from the second story of a building, showcasing not only talent, but also the power of modern pogo stick design. Imagine the thrill of bouncing high into the air, feeling the rush as gravity pulls you back down. The jumper's achievement sets a new standard in the pogo stick community, inspiring others to challenge their limits. Pogo sticks, originally designed for simple fun, have evolved into remarkable tools for extreme athletes. This record-breaking jump highlights the mix of skill, balance, and technique required to reach such impressive heights. Each jump requires precise control, and the springs must absorb and release energy efficiently. With this new record, who knows how high someone will jump next? Perhaps it's time to grab a pogo stick and break some records of our own. This tiny car will blow your mind. The PL50, produced by the Peel Engineering Company from 1962 to 1965, holds the title of the smallest vehicle ever built. Imagine a car that's just about the size of a large shopping basket. With its quirky three-wheel design, the PL50 showcases an incredibly simple structure, making it easy to navigate through tight spaces. It features a side entrance for quirky access, a single headlight that lights up your path, and even a windshield wiper to keep your view clear. Despite its small size, the PL50 captures hearts and imaginations worldwide, often shining at car shows and collector events. Its unique charm and practicality remind us that great things can come in small packages. If you're lucky enough to spot one, it's like seeing a piece of automotive history. What do you think about driving a car that fits in your living room? Prepare to be amazed by cows' incredible sense of smell. Cows are often seen grazing peacefully in the fields, but did you know they have an amazing ability to detect scents from up to 6 miles away? This remarkable sense is not just a quirky trait, it's vital for their survival in the wild. Imagine being able to sniff out fresh grass or a potential mate from such a distance. Cows possess more olfactory receptors than humans, allowing them to pick up on an array of scents that we might completely overlook. Their noses act like advanced radar systems, easily identifying pheromones and other chemical signals in their surroundings. This ability goes beyond mere survival. It plays a key role in their social interactions. Cows use their keen sense of smell to communicate with one another, forming strong bonds and keeping track of their herd members. So the next time you spot a cow munching on grass, remember they're not just enjoying their meal. They're immersed in a fragrant world filled with scents that extend far beyond their pasture. What fascinating creatures they are. Is it really true that octopus eyes are special? Octopus eyes are remarkable examples of parallel evolution, showcasing some incredible features that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. Unlike humans, octopus eyes don't have a blind spot, which allows them to better spot predators and prey in their underwater world. Their visual systems have developed independently over millions of years compared to other species, leading to unique adaptations. One of the coolest aspects of octopus vision is their ability to see polarized light, a feature that helps them navigate and hunt in their environments. This advanced way of seeing allows octopuses to detect contrasts and patterns that many other creatures can't see. So next time you think about these fascinating sea creatures, remember that their eyes offer more than just a view. They represent an extraordinary journey of evolution that makes them truly exceptional. Here's a wild fact about humpback whales. Since being listed as endangered in 1966, the population of these magnificent creatures has skyrocketed from around 5,000 to possibly as many as 100,000 today. This remarkable recovery can be traced back to conservation efforts that included hunting restrictions and protected breeding grounds. Humpback whales are known for their stunning acrobatics, often breaching the water and slapping the surface with their fins. With a diet primarily consisting of small fish and krill, they rely on healthy oceans to thrive. Their melodious songs can travel great distances underwater, making them a fascinating subject for researchers. The surge in their numbers not only highlights the power of conservation, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting marine ecosystems. What can we do next to help other endangered species? Prepare to be amazed by Venus's backward sun movement. Unlike Earth, where the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, Venus flips this routine upside down. On our neighboring planet, the sun greets the morning from the west and bids farewell in the east. This strange phenomenon happens because Venus rotates on its axis in the opposite direction to most planets in our solar system, a motion scientists call retrograde rotation. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to complete one full rotation, which is longer than its year of about 225 Earth days. This oddity creates a unique day-night cycle that is nothing like our own. So if you stood on Venus, you'd witness a sunset before you even started your day. A magical but confusing experience. Imagine trying to set your watch on a planet where everything is flipped. How incredible is that? Fast and Furious. Do springtails hold the speed record? Globular springtails are among the quickest animals on Earth, and their incredible speed leaves scientists amazed. These tiny arthropods, measuring just a few millimeters in length, have a unique mechanism for moving fast. They use a specialized tail called a furca, which acts like a spring. When they get ready to leap, the furca stretches, storing energy like a coiled spring. The moment they release it, they propel themselves into the air with astounding force, reaching spins of over 350 rotations per second. This remarkable ability not only helps them escape predators, but also allows them to navigate their small, complex environments quickly. Their rapid movements have turned them into subjects of fascination for biologists, who study their mechanics and behavior to better understand speed in the animal kingdom. So the next time you see a small springtail hopping around in the soil or on a leaf, remember that this tiny creature is a champion sprinter, showcasing nature's ingenuity and speed. How do you think they achieve such incredible agility? Is it really true that Japanese macaques have flexible tails? You bet. Despite being rather short, the tail of the Japanese macaque is impressively flexible. This unique trait allows these clever primates to manipulate objects with remarkable skill. Imagine a tiny acrobat expertly balancing on a tightrope. That's how adept these monkeys can be. They use their tails not just for balance, but also as an extra limb. In their natural habitat, you might catch a Japanese macaque using its tail to hold onto branches while foraging for food or interacting with their social group. This flexibility enhances their ability to navigate through trees and grasp onto various surfaces, supporting their lively, playful nature. So next time you see a Japanese macaque swinging through the trees, remember their tail is more than just an appendage. It's a key tool for survival and a testament to their adaptability. You might be amazed to discover alternate dimensions. This intriguing idea of parallel universes fascinates both scientists and philosophers. Modern physics delves into concepts like string theory and the multiverse hypothesis, which suggest we might not be alone in our reality. Imagine a world with more than just our familiar three dimensions of space and one of time. According to these theories, there may be countless other realities intertwined with our own, separated by invisible barriers that we cannot perceive. Each of these dimensions could contain different versions of ourselves or entirely different laws of nature. While this might sound like science fiction, researchers are seriously investigating these possibilities through advanced mathematics and experiments. Who knows? We might one day explore these alternate dimensions and uncover realities beyond our wildest dreams. Here's what actually happens when you eat Big Macs. Don Gorski, a Big Mac superfan from Wisconsin, has chomped down on over 30,000 of these iconic burgers since 1972. That's more than 1,000 Big Macs each year. Gorski believes that this daily dose of the sandwich contributes to his good health, and he often shares that it's his main source of nutrition. He even tracks his Big Mac consumption like a badge of honor. But does eating so many burgers really make him healthy? Nutritionists would argue that a balanced diet is key to good health, and consuming processed foods like Big Macs every day could lead to health issues in the long run. Gorski's love for the burger has made him a legend, and he's even been recognized by McDonald's. However, his story raises interesting questions about diet, health, and the choices we all make at the dinner table. Could one food truly be a health hero? Believe it or not, a blind teen played quarterback. In 2021, 15-year-old Jason Bracey made history by becoming the first blind quarterback for a California high school football team. How did he do it? With incredible determination and the unwavering support of his father, Jason learned to memorize plays, practicing tirelessly to excel in his role. During games, his dad stood on the sidelines, using a walkie-talkie to provide real-time instructions and encouragement. This unique setup transformed Jason's experience on the field, proving that vision isn't everything when it comes to teamwork and sportsmanship. His story inspired teammates and audiences alike, showing that with creativity and commitment, any obstacle can be tackled. Jason's journey challenges our perceptions about disabilities and highlights the power of adaptability. Can you imagine the thrill of leading a team to victory while navigating the challenges of blindness? The world needs more stories like Jason's to remind us of the potential within every individual. You won't believe this about clownfish and gender changing. Clownfish possess a remarkable ability to change their gender during their lifetime, which might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's entirely real. In a typical group, there's a dominant female who rules the roost, but if she leaves or dies, the largest male undergoes a transformation to become the new female. This gender change is more than a mere switch. It involves complex physiological adjustments that allow the fish to adapt effectively to their social environment. This unique trait plays a vital role in maintaining the social structure and reproductive success of their group. Other species, such as groupers and wrasses, exhibit similar gender-altering behaviors, further emphasizing the astonishing flexibility of marine life. Just picture a clownfish, once comfortably nestled in the shadow of its female counterpart, suddenly stepping into a leading role. This fascinating capability not only ensures stability within their aquatic communities, but also highlights the incredible adaptability of ocean creatures to their dynamic surroundings. Isn't nature just amazing? Did you know about the famous lunch photo? The iconic 1932 photograph, Lunch Atop a Skyscraper, captures a group of brave workers casually enjoying their lunch while perched high above New York City. While many mistakenly believe this photograph was taken at the Empire State Building, it was actually shot on the RCA building, known today as the GE building at Rockefeller Center. This stunning image has become a symbol of the daring spirit of American workers during the Great Depression. Taken by Charles C. Ebbets, it showcases 11 men seated on a steel beam, seemingly unfazed by the dizzying heights and the bustling city below. Their relaxed poses and camaraderie tell a powerful story of resilience and hard work. It's remarkable to think how just a snapshot can evoke such courage and determination. This photograph not only gives us a glimpse into the past, but also serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by many for progress during tough economic times. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to join those workers on that beam? What if I told you about the Andes Mountains? The Andes are the longest mountain range in the world, reaching over 4,300 miles. That's longer than the distance from coast to coast across the United States. These majestic mountains run along the western edge of South America, spanning 7 countries including Venezuela, Colombia, and Chile. The Andes are not just about length, they also soar to incredible heights, with peaks like Aconcagua, which is the tallest mountain outside Asia, standing at over 22,800 feet. Rich in biodiversity and culture, the Andes are home to unique wildlife, ancient civilizations like the Incas, and vibrant ecosystems that range from glaciers to tropical forests. With such striking landscapes and a fascinating history, the Andes offer a breathtaking glimpse into Earth's geological wonders. Have you ever thought about exploring this remarkable mountain range? This might surprise you. Many universes exist. The concept of the multiverse proposes that our universe is just one of countless others, each with its own unique set of physical laws and constants. Imagine a bubble bath, where each bubble represents a separate universe. Some bubbles might have different laws of physics, like gravity that pulls in the opposite direction or time that flows backward. These variations lead to entirely different realities. Scientists and theorists have been exploring this idea, suggesting that what we perceive as reality is only a small slice of a much larger cosmic pie. From alternate versions of Earth where dinosaurs still roam to entirely alien worlds with different life forms, the multiverse opens up exciting possibilities. While we haven't proven it yet, the multiverse challenges our understanding of everything and encourages us to think bigger. Could other universes be just a glance away? Did you know that a Bugatti made of Lego exists? This amazing creation is built from over 1 million individual Lego bricks, and it's not just for show. It can actually achieve speeds of up to 12.5 miles per hour, transforming childhood dreams into a thrilling reality. Constructed by a team of skilled engineers and Lego enthusiasts, this vehicle showcases incredible craftsmanship and creativity. Every detail, from the sleek body to the intricate engine, is made entirely of Lego, proving that these colorful bricks are more than just toys. The Bugatti not only looks stunning, but also drives, making it a unique blend of art and engineering. It inspires both kids and adults to think big and explore their creativity. After all, who wouldn't want to drive a car made entirely of Lego? Imagine the possibilities. What else could be created using this classic building block? Believe it or not, photographing rabbits in Wyoming requires a permit. This surprising rule is in place from January to April, reflecting the state's commitment to wildlife management. The need for a permit might seem excessive, but it helps to ensure that rabbit populations remain healthy and undisturbed during critical times of the year. In winter and early spring, rabbits often face challenges such as harsh weather and food scarcity, so keeping their habitats safe is crucial. While it might seem unusual, this kind of regulation is meant to protect the animal's natural behavior and environment from human disturbance. If you're planning to capture the adorable moments of rabbits frolicking in the snow, make sure to check in with local authorities for the appropriate permits. Understanding these rules can enhance your appreciation for wildlife photography, ensuring that you contribute positively to conservation efforts. Did you know that Cuba transformed its literacy rates? In 1961, shortly after the Cuban Revolution, the government launched a national literacy campaign that changed the face of education in the country. By mobilizing thousands of volunteers, many of whom were youth, this initiative aimed to bring reading and writing skills to the rural areas that lacked access to schools. These volunteers traveled to villages, armed with enthusiasm and teaching materials, often living among the local communities. The passionate efforts paid off, and within just a year, literacy rates soared from a mere 60% to a remarkable 96%. This campaign not only empowered individuals, but also provided a critical foundation for Cuba's future development. By prioritizing education in a time of social and political change, the Cuban government demonstrated the profound impact of collective action on national progress. Isn't it amazing how a focused effort can reshape an entire society? Prepare to be amazed by bombardier beetles' defenses. These incredible insects have developed a one-of-a-kind defense mechanism that truly stands out in the animal kingdom. When threatened, bombardier beetles can mix two chemicals stored in their abdomens, creating a reaction that produces a hot, noxious spray at an astonishing 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not just a simple squirt, it's like a mini explosion that can deter even the hungriest predators. The beetles have special muscles that help them eject this boiling liquid, aiming it with impressive precision. Remarkably, this hot acid can cause burns, making foes think twice before attacking. Scientists are fascinated by this defense strategy, which not only showcases nature's creativity, but also inspires research into new technologies. The bombardier beetle is a small but mighty survivor, reminding us of the intricate adaptations in the natural world. How many other amazing survival strategies do you think exist in nature? Ever wondered about royal travel secrets? The British royal family follows a surprisingly strict dress code, especially when traveling. This practice includes always packing black outfits, ensuring they're prepared for any unexpected deaths, which highlights the unique pressures of royal life. When a member of the royal family attends an event, there are unspoken rules about attire that reflect their status and the occasion's formality. The tradition of wearing black for mourning is deeply rooted in history and serves as a sign of respect for the deceased. However, it's not just about dressing for sadness. It's also about showing a composed and respectful image to the public. So next time you see a royal making headlines, consider the carefully chosen clothes they wear, which speak volumes about both their personal and public life. How does the royal family manage such pressures while maintaining their iconic style? Guess what really drives our daily lives? More mobile devices are sold each year than toothbrushes. This surprising fact highlights just how deeply technology has woven itself into our everyday routines. In a world where nearly everyone carries a smartphone, it's fascinating to think that we prioritize these devices over even the most basic hygiene products. It's not just about staying connected. Mobile technology has transformed how we communicate, access information, and entertain ourselves. Whether it's checking emails, sharing photos, or browsing social media, our phones are now our go-to tools for navigating life. With over 1.5 billion smartphones sold annually, it's clear that mobile devices have become essential for millions around the globe. So what does this say about our relationship with technology? Are we becoming too reliant on these gadgets for everything? Here's something incredible about Duke the Mayor. In 2018, Duke, a lovable golden retriever, became the last dog to serve as the mayor of a small town in the United States. This quirky event took place in Cormorant, Minnesota, where Duke won the election by a landslide. The tradition of having a canine mayor was part of a fun, light-hearted campaign to raise money for the local community, emphasizing the town's unique charm. Residents were drawn to Duke's wagging tail and friendly demeanor, proving that sometimes a dog can bring people together more than a politician can. Duke's role wasn't just a gimmick. He participated in community events and even helped the town raise funds for projects. His popularity highlights how small towns often embrace fun traditions that celebrate their spirit. So, who knew that a golden retriever could turn out to be such a beloved local figure? Have you ever wondered why stones can be art? Szalachka Ursubet, a talented Hungarian artist, transforms ordinary stones into extraordinary sculptures that tell captivating stories. By carefully selecting pebbles of different sizes and colors, she brings to life dynamic scenes that invite viewers to explore their beauty. Ursubet's process begins with meticulous organization and cleaning of each rock, ensuring that every piece retains its natural essence. This attention to detail not only respects the materials, but also enhances the visual impact of her work. Through her artistry, she demonstrates how something as simple as stones can evoke emotions and ignite the imagination. Each sculpture reflects a unique narrative, making her pieces a treasure for art lovers and nature enthusiasts alike. Are you ready to discover the magic behind her incredible creations? Why exactly does the Potomsky crater puzzle scientists? Nestled in the isolated landscapes of Siberia, the Potomsky crater captures attention with its cone-like shape and a prominent central mound, which gives it the appearance of a miniature volcano. While it might look like a classic volcanic formation, the true origins of this intriguing geological structure remain unclear. Some scientists speculate that it could have formed from an ancient explosion or natural erosion processes, but the specifics are still up for debate. What sets Potomsky apart is not just its striking shape, but also its mysterious formation history. Some researchers propose it might be the result of gas emissions from beneath the Earth's surface, while others consider the impact of climate change on its development. The enigma of the crater invites geologists from around the world to study its features, hoping to unravel the secrets hidden beneath its surface. What will they uncover next? What if I told you black holes aren't cosmic vacuums? Many people picture black holes as giant space vacuums, pulling in everything around them. But that's a bit misleading. In reality, a black hole exerts a gravitational force just like any other massive object. For example, if our sun were to be replaced by a black hole of the same mass, Earth would keep orbiting it just like we do now. The critical point lies in the event horizon, which is the boundary around a black hole. Objects need to cross this threshold to be drawn in by its gravity. Think of it like a river. You can float along the surface without getting swept away. But if you try to swim against the current too close to the rapids, you might get pulled in. So while black holes are fascinating and powerful objects, they're not the cosmic monsters many believe them to be. Believe it or not, Earth could be coated in gold. To create a dazzling gold layer surrounding our planet, we would need around 8 million tons of this precious metal. While that sounds like an outrageous amount, scientists believe there is enough gold stored deep in the Earth's core to theoretically cover the entire surface. However, here's the catch. Current technology can't reach those extreme depths, making extraction impossible for now. The gold we see on jewelry stores or in electronics is just a tiny fraction of what's actually available. Most of the gold we mine comes from just a few concentrated deposits, and the process of mining is time-consuming and expensive. So while we marvel at the beauty of gold in our lives, the thought of an entire planet draped in gold remains a fascinating dream, one that reminds us how precious and rare this element really is. Isn't it amazing what lies beneath our feet? Have you ever wondered why piranhas bite so hard? Piranhas are fascinating creatures, renowned for their extraordinary biting ability. Their bite force is a staggering 35 times stronger than their own weight. Imagine that power concentrated in a small fish. This incredible strength isn't just impressive, it makes them fierce predators in their freshwater habitats. Piranhas often hunt in large schools, a tactic that enhances their hunting prowess even further. When they attack, they can overwhelm much larger animals, making them a top predator despite their size. Their sharp teeth and powerful jaws are perfectly designed for gripping and shredding, allowing them to eat everything from plants to larger fish. So next time you hear about piranhas, remember their impressive bite force is not just for show, it's a key part of what makes them such efficient hunters in the wild. Is it really true that crocodiles have 4 hearts? You might be surprised to learn that these fascinating reptiles actually possess a unique 4-chambered heart. This special design allows crocodiles to efficiently separate oxygen-rich blood from oxygen-poor blood. Why is this important? Well, when they hunt, crocodiles need to manage their oxygen levels carefully to stay submerged for long periods while stalking prey or avoiding danger. With their advanced heart structure, they can hold their breath underwater for hours, a skill that gives them a significant advantage in the wild. Unlike most reptiles that have 3-chambered hearts, this adaptation enhances their performance, making them effective hunters. So next time you see a crocodile lurking in the water, remember that it's not just their sharp teeth that make them formidable. It's also their impressive heart that helps them survive in challenging environments. How cool is that? Did you know female cats rock calico patterns? This stunning fur style, characterized by patches of orange, black, and white, is mostly found in female cats due to their unique genetic makeup. To understand why, it's important to know that cats have 2 sex chromosomes, X and Y. Female cats inherit 2 X chromosomes, XX, which means they can carry the genes for both orange and black fur. When these genes are expressed together, you get that beautiful calico pattern. On the other hand, male cats typically have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome, XY, limiting their color options. As a result, only about 1 in every 3,000 male cats can be calico, and they usually have an unusual genetic condition. So the next time you spot a calico cat lounging in the sun, remember that her fur is not just pretty, it's a fascinating story of genetics and beauty. Isn't nature full of surprises? Did you know about the oldest picture of a person? This remarkable photograph captures a baby, marking not only the youngest moment of their life, but also the very first image ever taken of them. Imagine a tiny infant, eyes wide with wonder, forever frozen in time by a camera from the past. This unique aspect of the photo highlights a fascinating idea. Every image we take of someone is their young self at that specific moment, yet the very first picture is also the oldest. The first photograph of a person was taken in 1838 by visionary Louis Daguerre. It's amazing to think how technology started with capturing such simple beginnings. Each snapshot we take builds a timeline of someone's life, revealing how they grow and change over time. So next time you look at an old photo, remember it might just be someone's oldest memory. How cool is that? Let's uncover the truth about tongue posture. Did you know that improper tongue posture can lead to problems like jaw tension and neck pain? When the tongue rests too low in the mouth, it can strain the surrounding muscles and affect your dental health. Ideally, your tongue should be resting against the roof of your mouth with your lips closed and teeth slightly apart. This posture not only helps avoid discomfort, but also supports proper oral development, especially in children. If someone maintains a chronic low tongue posture, it may lead to misaligned teeth and other issues. Fortunately, myofunctional therapy and awareness training can help correct these habits. By focusing on where your tongue is positioned, you can promote better craniofacial alignment and improve overall well-being. So isn't it time to pay attention to your tongue's position? Let's uncover the truth about ticker tape synesthesia. This fascinating condition lets some people see subtitles for sounds. Imagine listening to someone speak and translating their voice into colorful, moving text right in your mind. Research from the Paris Brain Institute shows that these mental subtitles can even change color or size based on the emotions of the speaker. For example, if someone is excited, the words might appear in bright colors, while a sad tone might make them dimmer. What's even more interesting is that around a third of those with this unique ability have family members who experience it too, hinting at a possible genetic link. Though it's rare, this phenomenon adds a rich layer to how people interact with the world around them, blending auditory and visual experiences in a wonderfully unusual way. Can you imagine how it would feel to experience everyday conversations like this? Why exactly does sliced bread spark such wild stories? It turns out there's a popular myth that claims the US government banned sliced bread during World War II to save resources. While it's true that there was a brief ban in 1943, this was largely due to concerns about packaging and the rising cost of materials. However, the ban was not a long-term policy. In fact, it lasted just a few weeks before the public protested fiercely. Bread lovers across the nation voiced their displeasure, arguing that sliced bread was a convenience they couldn't live without. The government ultimately lifted the ban, showing just how much people value this tasty, ready-to-eat option. This myth has grown over the years, leading many to believe that the ban was part of a larger wartime strategy, rather than recognizing it as a short-lived response to resource issues. Have you ever wondered why salt needs a makeover? The electric salt spoon is changing how we think about seasoning our food. This innovative gadget enhances the natural flavor of salt while actually reducing the sodium content. How does it work? By using a gentle electric current, the spoon transforms the salt crystals and infuses them with an enriched taste that your dishes will love. Imagine sprinkling this magic salt and feeling the difference in flavor, all without the negative health effects of too much sodium. This makes cooking healthier and more enjoyable, perfect for those who want to keep their meals tasty and nutritious. With the electric salt spoon, every home cook can impress their family and friends while taking care of their health. Want to give your meals a flavor boost without all that sodium? Did you know how fast roadrunners really run? These fascinating birds aren't just a part of cartoon antics. They can zoom along at speeds of about 32 kilometers per hour. That's pretty impressive for a bird that mainly stalks around the desert looking for food. In contrast, their clever rivals, the coyotes, can really pick up the pace, reaching astonishing speeds of up to 69 kilometers per hour. This difference in speed highlights the unique adaptations each species has developed. Roadrunners are built for quick bursts of speed, which help them catch insects and small animals, while coyotes have longer stamina for their high-speed chases. The next time you hear about these animals, remember that in the real world, the roadrunner may be quick, but the coyote takes the crown for speed. Let's uncover the truth about Poland's Crooked House. This fascinating building, located in Sopot, boasts a whimsical design that seems to leap straight from a fairy tale. Its architect, Sotnig, crafted the crooked house to appear distorted, with walls that bend and curve in unexpected ways. Visitors often find themselves captivated by its surreal features, which include a roof that looks like a playful wave and windows that give a sense of fun and fantasy. Built in 2004, the Crooked House is part of the larger Sopot commercial complex, drawing tourists eager to see its quirky charm. Many come just to take photos, sharing the magic of this unusual landmark on social media. Exploring the Crooked House feels like stepping into a dream, a place where the ordinary rules of architecture don't apply. It stands as a reminder of how creativity can transform a space into something truly special. So if you ever find yourself in Poland, don't miss the chance to experience this architectural wonder firsthand. Ever thought about why Jupiter spins so fast? Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, takes less than 10 Earth hours to complete a full rotation on its axis. This rapid spinning is a standout feature among the planets. Imagine a massive ball about 86,181 miles wide, which is nearly 11 times larger than Earth, rotating in such a short time. Its quick rotation creates extreme weather patterns, including powerful storms and high-speed winds. In fact, the famous Great Red Spot, a gigantic storm on Jupiter, has been raging for centuries and is much larger than our planet. Surprisingly, this fast spin is linked to how Jupiter formed billions of years ago, gathering up gas and dust rapidly as it developed. As a result, it not only spins quickly, but also has a flattened shape at the poles. How cool is it that something so massive can rotate so swiftly? Why exactly does Antarctica experience such extreme cold? The coldest temperature recorded on Earth, a chilling 144 degrees Fahrenheit, 98 degrees Celsius, was observed in Antarctica by a satellite during the frigid nighttime. This bone-chilling cold happens because Antarctica is essentially a vast desert, far away from the warming effects of the ocean. When winter arrives, the sun disappears for months, causing the air to cool drastically. At such extreme temperatures, even carbon dioxide becomes solid, transforming into dry ice. Imagine being in a place where human skin can freeze in just minutes. That's how dangerous these temperatures can be. Wildlife has adapted to survive in this harsh climate, showcasing the resilience of nature. Researchers study these extreme conditions to better understand climate change, as melting ice sheets can impact sea levels and global weather patterns. Isn't it fascinating how a place so cold plays a crucial role in our planet's future? Here's what actually happens when you wear purple. Purple has long been a color of dignity and nobility. This vibrant hue comes from a fascinating source: sea snails, specifically the murex species. In ancient times, extracting the dye from these snails was a labor-intensive process. It took thousands of snails to produce just a small amount of dye, making the final product incredibly expensive. Because of this high cost, only the wealthiest individuals, like kings and queens, wore purple garments, which became a status symbol. As a result, purple signified power, luxury, and prestige. Even today, wearing purple can evoke feelings of richness and creativity. Interestingly, some cultures still associate purple with royalty and wisdom. So next time you see someone donning purple, remember the royal history behind that color. What other colors hold secrets like this? A unique family setup with quaternary twins. Imagine two couples living together and having children at the same time, creating a special bond that goes beyond the typical cousin relationship. This remarkable story started when the couples met at a twin convention in 2017, igniting a friendship that blossomed into a shared life under one roof. Each couple welcomed their baby around the same time, resulting in children who are not only cousins, but also quaternary twins, as they share a distinctive familial connection. This unique arrangement fosters an environment of collaboration, fun, and closeness as both families navigate parenthood together. Picture play dates happening every day, with each little one growing up alongside their built-in buddies. This unconventional family dynamic sparks curiosity and joy, blending parenting responsibilities while strengthening their bond. How do you feel about this fresh approach to family life? Did you know Johnny Depp was a rock star first? Before captivating audiences on screen, the talented Johnny Depp strummed his guitar in a rock band called The Kids during the vibrant 1980s. This was before his acting career took off, showcasing the musician's flair for performing. The band played local shows, tapping into the lively music scene of the time. Depp's passion for music was undeniable. However, he eventually transitioned to acting, landing his first role in the classic horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street. This iconic movie introduced him as Glenn Lance, a character that faced off against the terrifying Freddy Krueger. It's fascinating to think how a rock musician became a household name in Hollywood. Depp's journey shows the diverse paths artists can take toward success. Who knows where his love for music might lead him next? Is it really true that Iran has the largest mall? The Iran Mall, situated in Tehran, holds the impressive title of the world's largest shopping mall, spanning a massive 1.6 million square meters. This colossal space isn't just about shopping, it's a whole experience. Visitors can explore a diverse range of shops, from local boutiques to high-end brands, making it a paradise for any shopper. But that's not all. The mall also features a luxury hotel for those looking to extend their time in this retail wonderland. Need a break from shopping? You can catch the latest films at the state-of-the-art movie theater or glide across the Olympic-sized ice rink, giving you a taste of winter sports even in warm weather. The Iran Mall truly combines shopping, entertainment, and relaxation all under one roof, making it a must-visit destination for both locals and tourists. So the next time you think about malls, remember the Iran Mall, where shopping meets adventure in an extraordinary way. Did you know New Zealand families are often smaller? Families in New Zealand typically have 2 children or fewer, a trend shaped by several important factors. Many parents today prioritize lifestyle choices that allow them to spend quality time with their kids, which can lead to smaller family sizes. Economic conditions also play a role. Raising children can be expensive, and families often consider their financial situation when deciding on the number of children to have. Additionally, evolving cultural norms emphasize the importance of personal fulfillment and experiences over traditional family structures. Despite these trends, New Zealanders hold strong family values close to their hearts, valuing deep connections and support among family members. Furthermore, the stunning natural landscapes of the country encourage families to spend time outdoors together, creating cherished memories no matter the family size. Most people don't know this, but crosses tell tales. The Cemetery of Crosses in the Šiauliai region of Lithuania is a remarkable site overflowing with over 100,000 crosses and religious figures, each representing a story of faith and resilience. This extraordinary cemetery has become a symbol of Lithuanian spirituality and culture, showcasing how a community can uphold its beliefs even in the face of adversity. Walking through the rows of intricately designed wooden and metal crosses, visitors are transported to a place where every cross holds deep meaning, commemorating those who have passed and reflecting the enduring spirit of the Lithuanian people. Many of these crosses were crafted by local artisans, displaying unique styles and artistry that highlight the rich traditions of Lithuania. The cemetery has gained international recognition, attracting tourists and pilgrims alike, eager to experience its spiritual energy and history. As you stroll amidst the crosses, you can't help but feel a sense of connection to the generations who have found hope and solace in their faith. Isn't it amazing how such a simple structure can hold so much significance? Did you know Margaret Cho faced pressure to diet? In 1994, while filming her groundbreaking TV series, All American Girl, Margaret Cho was urged by ABC executives and producers to follow a crash diet. This demand highlighted the tough standards many actors, especially women, face in the entertainment industry. Cho, who was celebrated for her authenticity and humor, found herself in a difficult position, torn between embracing her body and conforming to Hollywood's narrow beauty ideals. The pressure to slim down reflected society's ongoing struggle with body image, prompting Cho to later speak out against such practices. Her experience sparked important conversations about self-acceptance and representation, encouraging others to challenge the status quo. Today, Cho is a powerful advocate for body positivity and diversity in media. Wouldn't it be great to see more stories that celebrate all shapes and sizes? Can you believe this Toy Story 2 nightmare? During the making of Toy Story 2, the production team encountered a colossal setback when a computer crash wiped out a staggering 90% of the film's data. Imagine having all your hard work vanish in an instant. Faced with this disaster, the team was determined to salvage their beloved project. They had to scramble to recreate everything, from the animated scenes to the voice recordings, essentially restarting the movie from scratch. The incident pushed the creative team to their limits, but it also highlighted the importance of data backups in animation and film production. Thankfully, they were able to recover some of their work from an employee's home computer, which saved crucial elements of the film. Despite the stress and chaos, Toy Story 2 went on to become a beloved classic, showcasing the resilience of the artists behind it. Here's something incredible about the longest hair ever. The record for the longest hair belongs to a woman named Ji Kuping from China, and it's truly mind-blowing. In 2004, her hair measured an astounding 18.5 feet. Ji Kuping began this impressive journey at the age of 13, deciding then to grow her hair long. For decades, she dedicated herself to this task, facing the unique challenges that come with such length. Maintaining this luxurious mane required her to invest time in meticulous daily care, like washing, combing, and ensuring her hair stayed untangled. Imagine the patience and commitment it takes to manage hair that could easily touch the ceiling in your room. Her story not only highlights an extraordinary personal achievement, but also raises questions about hair care and beauty ideals across cultures. What does it take to maintain such a record-breaking wonder? Is it really true that panthers aren't a species? It might surprise you, but the term panther doesn't represent a specific type of big cat. Instead, it refers to certain jaguars and leopards displaying a genetic condition known as melanism. This fascinating trait causes their fur to become black or very dark, creating the striking appearance we often associate with panthers. Yet even though these animals look solid black, they still have the typical spots that identify them as leopards or jaguars. Melanism is an excellent example of how nature has diverse variations, even within the same species. Some scientists believe this dark coloration offers better camouflage in dense forests, allowing these big cats to sneak up on their prey more effectively. So the next time you hear someone mention a panther, remember that they could be talking about either a jaguar or a leopard, flaunting its unique melanistic fur. Isn't it intriguing how a single term can encompass such beautiful variations in nature? Believe it or not, ice tsunamis can be dangerous. These fascinating phenomena frequently occur on the Fort Erie River, which is located near Niagara Falls in Canada. During winter, when the river freezes over, strong winds can push large blocks of ice towards the banks. As these ice blocks collide with structures and vessels, they can create serious hazards, causing significant damage. It may sound surprising that ice could lead to destruction, but these ice tsunamis can be incredibly powerful. Imagine a mass of frozen water moving rapidly and forcefully. Those blocks won't just float harmlessly along. Instead, they can smash into buildings or boats, leading to costly repairs and even injuries if people are nearby. This unique danger highlights how nature can surprise us in unexpected ways. So while you may think of tsunamis as a warm weather disaster, the wintry version shows us that ice and wind can pack quite a punch. Next time you're near a frozen river, keep an eye on those ice blocks. Who knows when they might start moving? Most people don't know this, but paragliding champions exist. Meet Baptiste de Chambellier, an extraordinarily talented paraglider hailing from Brioche-Saône in the beautiful Alpine region of France. Known for his breathtaking low-altitude flights, Baptiste has captured the hearts of adventure enthusiasts worldwide. With the majestic French Alps as his backdrop, he performs stunning maneuvers that combine skill and artistry, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the sport. His flights are not just about adrenaline. They also showcase the beauty of the landscape from a unique perspective. Many have marveled at how he glides gracefully above valleys and peaks, making it seem effortless. Baptiste's passion for paragliding began at a young age, and through dedication and hard work, he has become a prominent figure in the paragliding community. His thrilling performances continue to inspire others to take to the skies and explore the wonders of flight. So what do you think it takes to become a paragliding pro like Baptiste? You might be shocked to learn that hippos have powerful bites. The hippopotamus boasts the strongest bite force of any mammal, applying a staggering pressure of around 1,800 pounds per square inch. This hefty bite isn't just for show, it's crucial for their survival. Hippos primarily munch on grasses, but when they feel threatened, their formidable jaws can easily crush bones, which is why they're often regarded as one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Despite their hulking size and seemingly docile nature, they can be incredibly aggressive, especially when protecting their territory or young. Hippos can run surprisingly fast on land and are strong swimmers in water, making them formidable foes. Their incredible bite shows that it's not just size but also strength that can make an animal truly powerful. So, next time you think of muscle, remember the hippo. What other surprises does nature hold? Did you know about Memphis' famous hotel ducklings? Every day, hotel guests and visitors at the iconic Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee, are treated to a delightful sight, a parade of adorable ducklings waddling from their rooftop home to the grand fountain in the lobby. This charming tradition has been around since the 1930s and attracts crowds eager to witness the little ones take a dip in the sparkling water. The Peabody's Duckmaster, a role inspired by rich history, is responsible for guiding these feathery stars. As the ducklings dive and splash, guests can't help but smile and capture the moment on their cameras. This quirky ritual showcases not just the hotel's unique hospitality, but also its playful spirit. Families, children, and tourists flock to the Peabody to enjoy this enchanting event, creating cherished memories that last a lifetime. So next time you're in Memphis, don't miss out on this delightful spectacle that highlights the unexpected joys of hotel life. Why exactly does our genome hold so much information? The human genome, a remarkable collection of around 3 billion base pairs of DNA, is like a complex instruction manual for building and maintaining our bodies. It is estimated to house between 20,000 and 25,000 protein-coding genes, which serve as the blueprints for creating proteins essential for everything from muscle growth to immune responses. Back in 2003, the Human Genome Project marked a significant milestone by successfully mapping this extensive genetic code, opening doors to incredible discoveries in medicine and biology. By understanding the genome, scientists can learn how genes influence health, identify genetic disorders, and even develop targeted therapies. This vast genetic library not only reveals our individual uniqueness, but also sheds light on our shared ancestry, illustrating how interconnected we all are at the molecular level. Isn't it fascinating how much information is packed into every cell of our body? Is it really true that the European flag holds a secret? The European flag, adopted back in 1955, has become a powerful symbol of unity for a continent rich in diverse cultures. Displaying 12 golden stars arranged in a perfect circle against a deep blue background, this flag has been used by the European Union since 1985. But did you know the number of stars doesn't represent anything historical or political? Instead, the 12 stars stand for completeness and perfection, embodying ideals of harmony and cooperation among member countries. Each star symbolizes the unity among nations, aiming for a peaceful coexistence. Over the years, it has waved in celebrations, protests, and international events, representing hope and solidarity in Europe. So next time you see this iconic flag flying high, remember its deeper meaning of bringing people together. What do you think it stands for today? You might be shocked to learn that Superman exposed the KKK. In 1946, the popular radio show Superman's Adventures took a bold stand against hate by revealing secret codes and rituals linked to the Ku Klux Klan. This groundbreaking episode not only entertained listeners, but also unveiled how the Klan operated and recruited new members. The show transformed the superhero narrative, using Superman's influence to encourage social awareness and justice. By highlighting such serious issues, the creators of the show demonstrated the impact media can have in fighting against racism and intolerance. The episode shocked many, showing that even in entertainment, important truths could emerge. Superman's message was clear. Standing up against hate is essential, and knowledge can be a powerful weapon in the fight for equality. It raised questions about the role of media in shaping public perception and demonstrated the potential for storytelling to spark conversations around difficult topics. Believe it or not, hoverboards don't actually hover. These trendy devices, invented in 2012 by Shane Chen, a former NASA engineer, actually rely on wheels and self-balancing technology to give the illusion of floating. At first glance, it might look like a person is gliding in midair, but what's really happening is a clever use of gyroscopic sensors. These sensors detect the rider's movements, as well as their balance, and adjust the motors accordingly to move in the desired direction. When you lean forward, the hoverboard rolls ahead. Lean back, and it comes to a stop or rolls backward. This unique combination of technology makes riding a hoverboard feel like playful magic. They've gained popularity for fun and quick travel, but knowing the science behind them makes riding even cooler, don't you think? Guess what really changed presidential travel forever? Franklin Roosevelt was the first American president to fly in an airplane, a bold move that sparked a revolution in how leaders travel. Before Roosevelt, presidents relied mainly on trains or cars for their journeys. His historic flight in 1943 to the Casablanca Conference during World War II showcased the seriousness and urgency of the times. By taking to the skies, Roosevelt not only made travel faster, but also demonstrated the importance of air travel in global diplomacy. This shift set a powerful precedent for future presidents, who now routinely use planes to meet with world leaders and address pressing international issues. Roosevelt's adventurous spirit helped to change perceptions about air travel, proving it could enhance the effectiveness of diplomatic efforts and make leaders more accessible. Can you imagine how different things would be if he hadn't taken that leap into the air? Did you know about the Dust Bowl disaster? This catastrophic event occurred during the 1930s, transforming the southern plains into a vast dust cloud that swept across the country. The Dust Bowl was fueled by a combination of severe drought conditions and poor farming practices, such as overplowing and inadequate crop rotation, which stripped the land of its natural resilience. Farmers trying to maximize their profits unintentionally created an ecological nightmare. When the winds picked up speed, immense dust storms erupted, sometimes darkening the sky for days and burying homes and farmland under layers of dirt. This environmental crisis led to one of the worst agricultural hardships in U.S. history, forcing thousands of families to abandon their farms and seek refuge elsewhere, particularly in California. The plight of these Dust Bowl refugees highlighted the urgent need for better soil conservation methods and changed how farmers approach land management. The lessons learned from this period continue to resonate today as we confront modern agricultural challenges. Ever thought about why Byron chose a bear as a pet? Lord Byron, the famous 19th century poet, was not just a wordsmith. He was also a rule breaker with a taste for the extraordinary. When the University of Cambridge banned dogs from its campus, Byron didn't simply follow the rules. Instead, he decided to adopt a bear as his pet, showcasing his defiant spirit and love for the unconventional. This unusual choice not only drew attention, but also solidified his reputation as a daring figure who challenged social norms. Imagine strolling through the university grounds and encountering a bear instead of the usual dog. Byron's antics didn't just entertain, they sparked conversations and pushed boundaries. His pet bear was a symbol of his rejection of societal expectations, proving that sometimes, to stand out, you must break the mold. What does this say about the rebellious nature of creativity? Let's uncover the truth about California's driverless cars. In California, driverless cars must obey a strict speed limit of 97 kilometers per hour. This limit shows how cautious regulators are with these amazing technologies. Autonomous vehicles, which can navigate without human input, promise to make roads safer and more efficient. However, safety concerns linger. By capping their speed, authorities aim to minimize potential accidents while tests are still being conducted. For comparison, typical human drivers may hit much higher speeds, but with the complexities of programming a vehicle to handle real-world situations, the slower speed is seen as a necessary precaution. The decision reflects a careful balance between innovation and safety, paving the way for future advancements. Will these regulations change as technology continues to evolve, or will safety always come first? Is it really true that saltwater drowning is worse? Absolutely. When someone drowns in saltwater, the high concentration of salt creates a unique situation. The salt pulls water out of your body's cells, making your lungs work harder. As the lungs fill up with this extra fluid, they can become overwhelmed, leading to drowning in your own blood. This process can take longer compared to drowning in fresh water, where the lungs absorb water far more quickly. In contrast, fresh water can enter the bloodstream and may cause more rapid respiratory failure. It's crucial to understand this difference because it can affect rescue efforts and treatment. People who survive a saltwater drowning often face more complications due to this prolonged struggle. Knowing the risks emphasizes the importance of water safety in both types of environments. So whether at the beach or by a lake, staying aware can truly be a lifesaver. Guess what really drives rhinos to extinction? Rhinoceroses, or rhinos, are massive creatures that rank among the largest land mammals, coming in just behind elephants. There are 5 species of rhinos, including the black rhino and the white rhino, each with its own unique characteristics. Unfortunately, all these species face a grave threat: poaching. People hunt rhinos primarily for their horns, which are highly valued in some cultures for their supposed medicinal properties and as a status symbol. The demand for these horns has led to a dramatic decline in rhino populations worldwide. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these magnificent animals, focusing on anti-poaching initiatives and preserving their natural habitats. If we don't act now, we risk losing these incredible creatures forever. What can we do to help save rhinos and ensure they roam our planet for generations to come? What if I told you about King Pedro's haunting love story? After the tragic death of Inês de Castro, whom he adored deeply, King Pedro the Ferdinand of Portugal took a shocking step that turned heads throughout history. He ordered her body to be exhumed, dressed in opulent royal garments, and crowned as a queen. This bizarre act wasn't just a private grief, it became a public spectacle. Pedro summoned his court to honor her memory, compelling them to kiss the hand of her decaying corpse as a sign of fealty to her and their king. This morbid tribute sparked various reactions, from shock to admiration, as it eloquently showcased the extremes of love and loss. Pedro believed that his actions would secure Inés's legacy, ensuring she would be remembered for all time, even in death. This tale raises profound questions about love, loyalty, and the boundaries of respect. What do you think? Did you know household items came from war innovations? After the war, many products initially designed for military use found new life in our homes, transforming personal hygiene practices. For instance, items like nylon, which was used for parachutes, became popular for making toothbrushes and other grooming tools. This shift didn't just make products more accessible, it revolutionized how we think about hygiene and cleanliness. Companies recognized the potential to repurpose durable war materials, leading to a boom in consumer goods that we now take for granted, such as disposable razors and shampoo bottles. This clever recycling of wartime technology into everyday essentials highlights a fascinating chapter of manufacturing history, reminding us that necessity often drives innovation. It's amazing to think how these changes continue to shape our lives today, isn't it?